name's Steve Russo, and I don't know if Ron, Mr. Cunha, well, he probably didn't know if I was going to be playing. Did he say anything? No. Okay. I've known him for like 25 years now. So you gotta love him, right? He's the most positive guy you ever met, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay. So I've played gigs with him for a really long time, and what's happened over all of those years is he and I, and it was a lead alto player that we used to play with all the time too, and Paul Pettit, who it's really interesting because we all come from different areas. You know, he's from here, and Paul's from down in Southern California, and then I come from Long Island. So what was really weird is when we all got together and started playing together, our phrasing and style was really, really close. You know, and I mean, there's a point to this for you guys. Our phrasing and styling was really, really close. So I knew exactly what you guys were going to sound like before you even played, even though I never heard you, because I know his approach, and it's the same way that I like to play, and that's with really clean and crisp articulation and dynamic things, like all the, you know, that kind of stuff. You do a lot of that, right? Okay, yeah, work with me. Okay, so I expected all of that. What I didn't expect, and I expected it to be very well rehearsed, which you are. It's very well rehearsed. What I didn't expect was, you know, so here comes the negative stuff, right? The intonation that you guys have. What do you think about how the band plays? Like, what did you think about your set that you just played? Were you listening to your set that you just played?
Kind of attitude, a lot.
Okay. You could say positive stuff too. It doesn't all have to be negative.
Hey, you got anything positive?
Okay. Was anybody listening while you were playing?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think?
It's all right.
Okay, it's all right. Band's got a lot of excitement. You play with a lot of excitement. Very tight. Okay. You definitely need to take some things and figure out, first of all, individually, how's my intonation? So if I'm playing a line, before you can even try to tune everything up, you have to have intonation, good intonation playing by yourself, right? So what do you think about that scale? Be more specific.
Flat.
What?
Flat at the top.
Flat at the top. That's what I'm talking about. You got to be very specific. So my problem notes were these particular notes. I'm playing in and out of tune with myself. I have to solve that problem first before I can play in tune with the rest of the trumpet section. And then extension, the rest of the trombone section, and etc. You get my point? Okay? So you can't fix any of your intonation problems until you can play the lines in tune with yourself. Now, you can do that a couple of different ways. You could record yourself playing the part and listen back to it. And like you just heard, you know, I was in and out of tune with myself. Okay, so let me listen to the recording again and make a note. Where am I going in and out of tune? The other way, and you can combine these ways, is here's the only time I use a tuner. The only time I use a tuner is if I'm playing a line tuner to see where I am on that note, okay?